Europe is treading a thin line, attempting to pacify its transatlantic ally while trying to keep the Iran nuclear deal alive. In recent days, those tensions were laid bare.
They've led the effort to create mechanisms to break up our sanctions. They call this scheme a special purpose vehicle. We call it an effort to break American sanctions against Iran's murderous revolutionary regime.
That special purpose vehicle, officially known as Instex, is a payment system designed to allow European companies to trade with Iran and bypass US sanctions.
By not involving US dollars, not involving US persons, and certainly at the moment only being involved in the procurement of trade, which does not include products or services that are sanctioned by the US authorities.
Those conditions have not satisfied Iran.
Instex falls short of the commitments by the E3 to save the nuclear deal. Europe needs to be willing to get wet if it wants to swim against the dangerous tide of US unilateralism.
Europe is hoping that Iran will show patience.
Right here in Munich.
I think on the Iranian side, they will play a waiting game and very much hope that next year Donald Trump might not be re-elected.
In Europe, Vice President Pence's speech at Munich has triggered fears that Washington has bigger plans.
Not at all a call for let's renegotiate the deal, but rather let's remove the regime in Tehran.
Washington has not explicitly called for regime change in Iran, but the US, Israel and many Arab states are growing increasingly vocal about the threat that Tehran poses. Despite pressure from allies in the Middle East and in America, Europe is sticking by the nuclear agreement. Henry Ridgwell for VOA News at the Munich Security Conference, Germany.